Thank you for joining me once again here at the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. It's been a while since I've gone live, and seeing that it's a windy, breezy, cool day, I've decided to take advantage of doing some work today and taking you along the journey. Thank you for stopping by. Please remember to give a thumbs up, share, and leave a comment on the video. For those of you who are coming by later after the live, I thank you for your time. So stay with me and see some of the things that we do in the garden on a weekly basis, such as mowing the lawn, making some liquid fertilizer, doing some harvesting, trimming, etc., etc. So there's always work to be done in the garden. So I thank you for coming, and I thank you in advance for coming on later on. Okay? So I'm going to start by mowing. It's a little breezy today. Perfect day to do some mowing in the garden. It won't be so hot, but nevertheless, I still have my water to drink to keep hydrated. You should always have your water while you're in the garden. Let me check to make sure this is on and loud enough for you to hear me. Yeah, should be better right now. So join me now as I start by mowing the garden. I'm going to be stopping and doing other things, maybe doing some weeding just to break up the monotony of the chores. I hope so far you've been having a wonderful new year. Thank God that we are around to see 2025. We don't know what's ahead, but we know that the ones who hold our hands is the one who holds the future. All right, thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for your thumbs up in advance. Yeah, I'm going to start by doing the mowing. Okay? Thank you again for coming. Please remember your thumbs up. If you don't mind. It's a lovely day to do some chores today. Most others are experiencing severe weather across the nation. We are getting ours too. Tomorrow it'll be very cold, the coldest day of the season. They're expecting it to go down as low as 46 degrees Fahrenheit. So today, I say is a lovely day to do the chores. Thank you so much, Gay. Yes. God be. Hi, Miss Bell. Thank you so much. Yes. Have to do what we have to do, you know. And being that it's a lovely day today, it's cloudy, breezy, a little bit cool. It's just the perfect setting for garden chore. Because tomorrow it's expected to be very cold. For this area, 46 degrees Fahrenheit is cold. So I'm doing what I can today, and I'm gonna try to wet the plants so that they don't get frosty. Hi, Mika. Hi, Mika. Thanks for coming. Happy New Year to you all. Yes, blessings all. Yes, doing some garden chores today because it's the best day to do it. As I was saying, you know, the rest of the week, especially tomorrow, will be very, very cold. So I'm going to do what I can and prepare the plants for the cold weather by wetting them up so they don't get frosty. Because, you know, they won't survive. And in the garden, they're mostly tropical plants. Yes, Happy New Year to you too. Yeah, in the garden, we have mostly tropical plants, and tropical plants don't like cold weather. They don't do well. So I'm going to try to do as much as we can to protect the plants. You know, 1 or 2 days, not so bad. Yes, Gay, thank you. But when it lingers for a few days, then they start affecting the plants. And you don't see the effects until about 2 or 3 days after. So yeah, so right now I'm cutting the lawn. It's nice and breezy. Perfect day for that. And I'm going to do some weeding and make my liquid fertilizer. Do some harvesting as well. I have some collard greens that need to be harvested. So that's what I'm doing here today. I thank you so much for coming by, and I thank you for your thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I like to break up the monotony of the work, so I'm going to be doing some weeding right now. And I'll come back to the mowing. Let me turn you around some so you can see what I'm doing right here by the June plum tree. So now I'm gonna go back over on this side and finish up the mowing along the fence. Thanks again for stopping by. And Happy New Year if I have not yet seen you before. Since the new year began. Let me put you a little closer. Thank you again for your time. I'm inspecting the ackee tree because I noticed something. Maybe one of you. Hi, Brother Craig. Thank you for coming. Thank you for stopping by. Another day in the garden. Just finished cutting yourself. It is a beautiful day to work in the yard. Yeah, that's why I made sure I took advantage of this. Hi, Martin Family Forever. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Hey, Gay, maybe you can tell me what's this. I'm looking at the ackee tree. On the leaves are some white stuff. Never seen them before. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try to take you. I don't know how far I can go, but I'm going to try to take you over there. Oh, Martin family, you're snowed in. Yeah, I know that much of the country is going through that. And we're going to get our cold weather down here at 46 degrees below tomorrow. So I figured today would be a perfect day to work in the garden. But take a look at this stuff on the leaves of this ackee tree. Maybe somebody can tell me what's going on here. I mean, we've had ackee tree for many years, and this is my first time seeing it. Look at that. Can you see it? Let me hold up one. Oh, I got my gloves on, so good. Look. Pea at the root. I've heard so much stuff about what you should do about certain trees, but I've never seen these before, and this doesn't look good. It looks like some type of diseased thing. And I'm not going to pick any more ackee until I figure out what that is. I have to do some research. Yeah, so that's what I'm looking at. And I never noticed them before. Martin's insect eating. What kind of insect is that? All white. It's not white flies either. But that's something new to me. So I'm going to have to do some research. Need to spray with rose insect spray. Okay, I'll take note of that. Rose insect spray. Let me write that down because once we finish here, all these comments will disappear. Rose insect spray. I'll take note of that. The spray you use on the roses. Oh, okay, okay. All right. So I know what I'll be looking for when I go. Rose insect. Which part of the country are you now? Are you in, Martin family? Where are you snowed in? I know there's a lot of places, starting in the Midwest. Look under the leaves. They're on top. Let me go look under it, but they are mostly on top. Yeah, they're on top and bottom. It looks like some insect, but insect doesn't look like it's alive. That's what it looks like to me, like it's dead. They hide. Yeah, that's where they are, under the leaves. Okay, you learn something new every day. That's why I like to share things, because there's always somebody who knows more. Thanks for that. There's a lot of plum on the tree. Oh, are you asking that question? No, the leaves are still falling. The plums have not started yet. So that's what I'm waiting for. Let me show you the tree, I know. The tree, see? It's a lot of the leaves are gone, but they're still falling. And I'm thinking in a week or two, we should soon see blossoms. Oh, you're talking about June plum. I'm thinking you're thinking hog plum. Yes, this June plum tree bears all year round. It's a dwarf June plum tree, and it always has June plums. There's some that's ripening and some that's just coming up. So there's always a different sizes, and so we have June plums every year. Referring to the hog plum tree now, those leaves, when they start falling off, that's when the blossoms will come. You love hog plum, me too, especially when they're nice and ripe. Yeah, so we need to take care of this ackee tree. hmm And they all start at the bottom. There's none at the top yet, but I can see that it's moving. Where in Florida are you? I need to live there. I love plant. Oh, I'm in Fort Lauderdale. That's what hence the name, the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. Oh, it's a wild. You didn't see how plum. You didn't see how. Oh, you mean how it grows? Cause I know, gay. There are lots of plums in Jamaica. Maybe not how it grows. Yeah, that's how it grows. When when the tree has a whole lot of leaves, nothing is gonna happen. But when you see the leaves start falling off, man, brings a smile to my face because I know the plums are coming. Yeah, you see how nice and breezy it is? Tomorrow this time I won't be out here. It'll be too cold for me. Yeah, where did you say? Did you say where you are, Martin family? Okay, I will look into having a second home where I love planting. How you get the trees? Uh, some of them I got at nursery, at the nursery place. And, you know, friends may give us seedlings. Oh, you're in Maryland. Oh, I was there last week. Yesterday was 1 week since we came back. Today is what? Today's Monday. Oh, we were flying back last week Monday. Spent 2 whole weeks there. You met through Nadia Page. Is that my sister-in-law you're talking about? It could be. She's from Maryland. Yeah. Must be that's my sister-in-law. Yeah, so we got the trees, the seedlings from people, and we bought some from the nursery. Yeah, Nadia. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's lovely today. Oh, I'm looking across the way. I'm gonna see if I can show you. There is a mango tree where, see if you can see right between the banana tree. That mango tree is loaded with blossoms all over, every inch of the tree. Not my tree though, it's the neighbors. But look at that. Let me see if I can bring you even closer to get my gloves off. One moment. See that tree? That is a mango tree. Oh, look at all that. Now, the weather, because of the weather we're going to get with lots of breeze, it's not going to produce all that amount of mangoes. But I've never seen it so much. Yeah, it's windy. So we're waiting for our type of weather. 46-degree low tomorrow, and that is cold for us. And I'm hoping that these tropical plants will not be so much affected. But you know, once a year we go through this, and definitely some of them going to be affected, like the banana trees, plantains, the jackfruit. What else going to be affected? Oh, the papayas. You have avocado? Yes, you name it, we have it. Yes, we have a tall avocado tree and we have a dwarf one. The dwarf one gave us a nice big one last time. The tall one have not yet started bearing, but we're hoping that this year will be the year. Jackfruit, yeah, we have Jamaica in our backyard. That's what I call it. Jamaica in my Florida backyard. Yeah. And that tree too, the jackfruit, I'm hoping will start bearing this year. They say it takes 5 to 7 years, and this tree is going to be in its 5th year. So hopefully, oh, let me show you. It's right here too, right in front of me. See that tree right there? That's the jackfruit tree. I will look into Fort Lauderdale. Yeah. So there's a video out every day. Just check us out. Just make sure when your notification comes on, you click the bell and click all. And all means you will see all the videos that come out. And there are a few people here who are also content creators. Life with Mika. Miss Gay. Yeah. So I'll check you out too. Martin Family Forever. Yeah, we have a big yard. I'm convinced of it now because everybody said that. But you've only seen half of it. But I thank you so much for stopping by and watching me do my chores, my weekly chores. I'm starting off with the mowing, and then I think I'm gonna go into the making the liquid fertilizer, hoping before those crows come by. Because every time I open up my liquid fertilizer, it truly smells like fertilizer. It truly smells like horses came through the garden when I use it. And those crows always smell it and hovering. So when I'm doing that, I'm always watching for them. And then I'm going to be doing some harvesting. I've got collard greens and maybe some other greens to harvest. And there's a video that I put out just recently since I came back that shows something that happened in the garden while we were away. We were away for 11 days. And it was only one thing that happened, but we need to find the culprit. I know what the culprit is. It's an iguana. And I'm hoping to see it again. I saw it the night before we left. So there's nothing I could really do. It ran away. But I know it's in the garden looking at me. Because, yeah, you'll check it out, thanks. One thing about iguanas, they camouflage themselves. So I know they're in one of these trees looking down at me. Yeah. Did the hurricane affect you? No, we got tropical storm. But I'm not going to complain when I see what other people went through. No. Maybe one or two banana trees went down, and that was the most of it. But we didn't get the force of the hurricane. It went north of us. We got the tropical storm. So everything was left standing. You know, we went through, I think, 3 different tropical storms, and it's only one of them where any snake or reptile. There was one snake in here, but it disappeared. Somebody made it disappear, which is good. So, but you never know, you know, there can be, you just have to be careful. That's why I always put on my gloves. There are reptiles, yeah, iguanas, lots of iguanas around here. So if you're afraid of that, I know people say they're not coming to Florida because they're afraid of reptiles. We got lizards, but the lizards are always running away from us, just like the iguanas. That's why I'm scared of Florida. See? A lot of people say that, but those animals are more afraid of you than you are of them. They're running away. Yeah. It's just like any Caribbean islands, you find these things. But wherever I put my feet, no alligator, no. Even in the Everglades you go, you find those. But none around here. Okay. Oh, you're peeping. Okay, you're peeking through. All right. I know it is. Life goes on, Gay. Yeah, so in the life of Gay is also a content creator. She's in Jamaica. Yeah. You check her out. So these people are always loyal. Come back. Yeah. So I'm going to continue with mowing and doing other things. You know, you can check in back and forth. I would consider there then. Yeah, man, the animals are not going to bother you. You're not bothering them. They don't bother you. They're running away from you. But they have people who traps them, you know. So you call a trapper in and they'll catch them for you. Oh, I did promise that one day I'm going to tell the story about the raccoons that made a nest in the walls of our house. So I need to tell that story one day. And for hence, we had to get a trapper. Lots of trappers down here. And they'll catch everything. Anything you want them to catch, they'll find them for you. All right, so let me go ahead and continue. I'm finished one section of the garden. I'm going to do the other. So let me turn it around so you can see some of where I'm going. Or that here in my townhouse. Yeah, you stay in your family. rotate you so you can see some more and closer. Yeah, a lot of people are snowed in today. Now I'm going to rotate you to the other side of the garden. Thank you for staying. Thank you for your time. Thank you again for your time. If you just came back, please remember your thumbs up. I'm going to turn you around so you can see more. Thanks, Gay. That's that for the mowing. Now on to something else. Wow, just look at how beautiful it's looking. Oh, thank you, Gay. Yes, I like it when it's looking like this. Makes the place look clean. Yeah. I think another day I'll do um, the weeding from around the trees. Let me drink some water. So I'm going to, before I make the fertilizer, I'm going to harvest the collard greens. In order to harvest the collard greens. Thank you everyone for coming, and those of you in the bushes, I appreciate your viewing. If you don't mind, please give a thumbs up. So I'm going to harvest this. I can't take it any further than this, but finish, I'll show you what I got. I'm gonna try to bring you up closer. It's a little sunny down there. I'm gonna bring you closer though. It's right behind that tall one. I'm gonna, it's on the very top. Okay, let me turn you off the noise from your ears till I get finished. Oh boy. I've been talking to you guys and not realizing that I did not put you back on after the noise. But what I was saying is, um, I'm going to be doing the liquid fertilizer now. So I'm going to put you down low so you can see what I'm doing as I'm sitting down. But let me get everything in place. Oh, let me show you again what I was talking about earlier about the collard greens. I was talking to you while I was showing it to you and not realizing that you were on silence. Okay, this is what I got. And here are the leaves. And I had a little bit of bok chow. These kept growing after the decimation of the bed. And in about 3 days, I know I'll have to go back and harvest again because they grow fast. So if you ever want any greens, you want to plant some greens that grow fast, try this. Try bok chow. Try the Napa cabbage, which is also called Chinese cabbage. Try string beans and tomatoes. Those things will produce a lot of yield in a quick time. It's getting quite windy. And I don't mind it because then you don't feel the sun. But let me put you down a little lower where I'm going to be sitting. I try to sit in the shade. Hopefully you'll be able to see as I make the liquid fertilizer. Yeah, they're fresh and nice, Gay, and they're tender. Because I was able to harvest those without cutting them without any knives or scissors. I just snapped and they came off. You know, I realize that I need to do a little bit of weeding from up here instead of waiting until the next time, which I don't know when we'll do. Sorry about that spinning. I had to unravel the cord. But right up here by the hibiscus, I need to weed out that. Okay, now that's done. It's so nice when the sun is out and the wind blowing. That's a nice weather. I enjoy the time of weather. Leaving you running and got to get. All right, Miss Gay. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to be making my um, fertilizer. It's a liquid fertilizer. I'll show you how I made it. Still too high for you. There you go. Perfect. So let me get everything I need. I need my hose. All right. I need another empty bucket. If you can see both of them. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to strain off the contents that's in this bucket and leave the liquid in there and put the solid contents in the second bucket. Now in this first bucket I have kitchen scraps. All kinds of kitchen scraps. Nothing with dairy products anyway, though. And I put some coffee grounds in it to break down the contents quicker. And it's been in here now for about 3 weeks. Yeah. So once I open it up, it's going to have a very strong smell. It smells like a combination of manure and liquor, manure and liquor. Very strong. And for that reason, I have to fill up the bucket with water so that it weakens it some, because you can't put all of that on the plants. Instead of helping the plants, it will damage the plants if it's too strong. So that's what I do. And we continue the process with the contents in the second bucket. And by the way, the contents are in a burlap bag, otherwise known as crocus bag. All right, so that's what I'm going to do now, strain it off and then get ready to dilute it before the crows come by, because they smell it fast. it smells like horse manure. Very, very thick horse manure. Raw horse manure. Put this in here. Add some water to it. I'm gonna cover this in the meantime. Smell. Add some water to this. Continue the process. Next time I'll add some food scraps to it. Let me get a cover for it. Now I'm going to fill up this container with water. Thank you again for stopping by. Working on our liquid manure, my homemade liquid manure. I'm stirring it up. Right? And I'm going to put this in little amounts on the plants. So let me get my container that I use. I'm missing my other container too. All right, so I'm going to start with these plants over here. This is my herb box. This is a container. Oh, see, it's over there. Hello, Jaleesa. How are you doing? Welcome back. Thank you for stopping by. I just made my liquid fertilizer and I'm going to add them to the plant. I'm going to add the fertilizer to the plant. Yeah. Hope you're doing well. This smells like horse manure. So I can't keep it open because then the crows will start flying over here. Okay, this is the herb box. And I'm putting it in. Just a little bit at a time. And while I'm here, I'm just going to water it at the same time. Just to make sure that the fertilizer gets to the root of everything. Now, I have on a mask because that's how strong it smells. It smells like horses. Came through. We just need both at the same time. Much easier. Oh, yeah, okay, thank you. We're doing well, thank you. Right now, it's nice, it's cool, it's breezy. And tomorrow, it's expected to get as low as 46 degrees Fahrenheit. So I thought today would be the best day to do my garden chores. I don't like to work out in the cold. So I forgot to tell you what's in the box. I have basil, oregano, parsley, thyme, cilantro. Now, I planted the cilantro because it came in the box with the other herbs, with the idea of giving it away. But the cilantro didn't grow. It's the only thing that didn't grow. Maybe because I didn't need it. I didn't want it. Yeah. So the next thing I'm going to put the fertilizer in are my callaloo. Now, I have the 3 different colored callaloo here. And one of them got eaten down. But let me show you. Hopefully. Got eaten down by a worm. The orange one. This is the orange one. Look at that. But the red one is doing very well. And the tricolor one is also doing very well. So now the red one is ready for me to remove this. But I'm going to let this finish growing on the inside on the patio. I'm not going to leave it here because I know the worms are going to take over. So with this, I think I'm going to either plant the orange one again or just do the regular one, but in different soil. Because I found a worm and I'm sure there are other worms in there. Yeah, so I'm going to put the fertilizer on it, on all 3 now, and water it. Later on, I think I'll take the purple one indoors. Let me put this up now. But I thank you for stopping by. All right, let's get with this one. Very healthy right now. Let me put it closer so you can see. Hmm? Excuse me. I'm not gonna do that one since it's. Oh, you're buffering. Oh, let me move you back. Sorry about that. Okay. And with those, I'm gonna go around to the rest of the garden and continue to add the liquid fertilizer. Oh, this container right here is my kitchen scrap garden. I planted my kitchen scrap, and it appears that what's coming up is the yam, some kind of yam or sweet potato. The skin, I planted the skin, and whatever is growing from the skin, and I think it's a yam. There was yellow yam in there, and there's also mango growing. I know I'll have to take that out eventually, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna take care of him. the June plum tree has a lot of June plum on it, and it has gotten a lot of food, especially as kitchen scraps. But I'm going to still give it some fertilizer. Now I'm going to go over to the covered beds. I have you coming the wrong way. Here's the covered beds over here. So I'm going to go through each of them, put some fertilizer in there. There they are. I hope it won't buffer from here. This one is a Jamaican sweet potato bed. Oh, I'm so sorry about this. The wind took it. Okay, I'm gonna have to stabilize it. Sorry about the noise. Okay. Can I stabilize this? The wind is very heavy. All right, that should work. The good thing about these nettings is that I could water the plants right through the net. So now I'm just going to do the fertilizer on the rest of the plant. When the sun goes down, I'll water those plants. Okay, let me see what this Gay saying. Battery getting low. Take care. Blessings everyone watching. Happy New Year to what blessings everyone watching. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you too. Gay. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Just gonna continue putting the fertilizer, and later on I'll water the plants. And the sun goes down, give them some water. you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm adding my liquid fertilizer to the plants. Now I'm going to put the fertilizer on the pineapples over there. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate your time. I'm adding my DIY liquid fertilizer to the plants. And now I'm going to go up here. I may make it so you can see better. Excuse me. Those containers over there, orange and yellow. That's where I'm going next. going on the papaya tree. No, the apple tree and the hot plum tree. All right, let me put it there so you can see where I'm going. Orchid tree is over here behind this June plum tree, and the hot plum tree is that naked one over there. Now we're going over to the pineapple beds over there. Look at the entire container. All the plants are fed now. Later when the sun goes down, I will be watering the plants. I'm gonna clean up and end my chores for today. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for stopping by. And I'll see you next time right here in the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.